Hello West Ada parents. This video will show you how to set up your student's iPad so that it is ready for class Tuesday morning. Some of these things may have already been set up, but I recommend double checking them just to be sure. We will cover connecting the iPad to your home Wi-Fi or hotspot, connecting the iPad to the West Ada Virtual Private Network or VPN to access the internet, logging into Teams to access your class and join meetings, logging into OneNote to access your class's online notebook, and logging into Microsoft Edge for teacher-approved video content. To start off, you're going to need to find the settings icon that looks like some gears and tap it to open it up. It may be in a folder, but you'll see it marked Settings. On the left side, you will see Wi-Fi. Tap it to open it up. Here are the Wi-Fi settings on the right. If it is off, just toggle it to tap it on. You should see your home Wi-Fi network or hotspot underneath Networks. Find it and tap it. Then you need to enter your password. Once you've joined, it may ask if you want to connect automatically. Check that box, so that way if you move away from the Wi-Fi and you come back, it'll automatically connect. The hotspots should come with their own password. If you don't know your Wi-Fi password, contact your internet service provider. For students that travel between homes, daycare, or other locations, you need to connect to the Wi-Fi at each location, then select Automatically Connect if it comes up. Then the Wi-Fi will switch from location to location on the iPad depending on where the student is at. From there, we're going to turn on the VPN. Select General on the left side. On the right, you'll see where it says VPN and probably will say not connected. Regardless of whether or not it's connected, select that option. In the middle, you'll find where it says CK Mobility All Devices and then a little I with a circle around it. Tap that I with a circle around it. Hit the toggle switch for Connect on Demand to turn it on. This will connect the iPad to the West Ada servers for internet access. It also toggles the VPN switch on the left side. Go ahead and tap the General tab again to close out of that screen, and then hit the Home button, which is the circle button you'll find on the right side or bottom of the iPad, depending on which direction you're holding it. Now that we've got the internet set up, we're going to log in your student into 3 applications: Teams, OneNote, and Edge. To start, find Teams. It'll be the little icon with kind of the 2 people and the blue square with a white T. When it comes up, enter your student's email address, which will be your user ID, and then at westada.org. From here, it'll probably pull up this screen asking for the student's password. Go ahead and enter their password. Once you're logged in, it may ask you if you want to enable the microphone or have notifications. You can select no to the notifications if you want, but make sure you select yes to the microphone, otherwise they won't be able to use the microphone in the Teams meetings. Once the screen comes up for activity, in the bottom right you'll see where it says More. Tap that, and then tap the camera button. This will pull up the camera, and it'll ask you if you want to enable the camera. Hit OK or yes to or allow. Then go ahead and close the camera out. Now they'll be able to use the camera during the Teams meetings. To find out where your Teams meetings are going to be, you can select the Teams at the bottom. And you'll probably have a meeting come up here on Tuesday morning. To access the class notebook, you will make sure that you're on the team. The General tab is selected on the left, and then you'll tap the More at the top right, and then where it says Class Notebook. We don't want to tap it right now because we want to log into OneNote first. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Go ahead and hit the circle button on the right side, and then find OneNote. Tap it to open it up. And we're going to want to tap to log in. It may automatically log you in since you're in Teams, but we want to make sure this opens up first before we go into it from the Class Notebook tab. Now that OneNote is opened up, it should probably say No Open Notebooks. So we can tap the Home button, and we can double check by going into Teams. We should still have our Class Notebook up. We tap Class Notebook. And it should then access the Class Notebook in the OneNote app. Now our Class Notebook is open. We're going to go ahead and hit the Home button and then pull up Edge. For Edge, you just have to find the three dots on the top right corner, tap it, and then find Sign In at the bottom. And then sign in your student. Tap Sign In, sign with a school account, and then log them in with their email address just like we did before, followed by their password. Now if you tap the three dots in the upper right corner, it should show that your student is signed in to Edge, which means they'll be able to see video content that your teacher wants them to see. Go ahead and hit the Home button, and that'll take us back to the main screen. Now your teacher may be using other apps like Seesaw for your class, and they will have instructions for how to log that student in. I want to thank you for helping our teachers reach your student on this new platform.